Yo, Sol Badguy in Super Smash Brothers, dare I say, would be bad ass. I'm telling you right now, this dude, he comes from a fighting series, first of all. Yeah, I know. More fighting game characters. Get away from that, give me somebody else. Okay, but hold on. Sol is actually different than the fighting game characters that we already have in the roster. He's already different than Ken, Ryu, and Terry. Very different. How so, you may ask? Well, let me firstly say that he would have a very cool gimmick that comes along with him. His gimmick, actually, I feel, is really cool. It's a really neat idea. So in the Guilty Gear games, alright? In the Guilty Gear games, the tension meter that the characters have, the meter ends up rising or increases over time when you are running towards your opponent and when you are engaging in battle. This way, it makes sure that you keep up a fast-paced offensive style. I mean, nobody likes those zoners that run away, right? Like, come on, just come fight me. Just come fight me. Otherwise, why are you playing this game? So, that's the cool thing about the tension meter. You stay active, your meter will still, will be active and continuously fill up over time. Great stuff. But the tension gauge, here's where I think this is a positive, in my opinion. The tension gauge, I should say, will also be drained by its own negative penalty gimmick, which also comes from the Guilty Gear franchise. Basically, the negative penalty, if you don't make an attempt to engage your opponent in battle, the meter will start being drained. So, I mean, when you got meters and you want to fill it up to do some super special awesome attacks, well, you're going to want to make sure you stay action-paced. You want to stay aggressive in the battles. So, again, the meter is not just, it's meant to keep you engaged in battle, and plus there are benefits to having the meter filled as well, which, when filled, Sol would be able to deliver special versions for some of his attacks that are more powerful, as well as having even higher knockback. So that's kind of his gimmick, we'll say. But let's get into say the actual moveset part of this video.
I only work when there's money on the table.
Up first is going to be neutral special. This one, gun flame. This one is just a very simple projectile. Very similar to, say, Terry Bogard's neutral special, but just a little, a wave, a flame wave, if you will, just kind of comes shooting out across on the ground. Again, I think it would be very similar, because you cannot use this move in air. When you use this move in air, it actually turns into a different move, which I will talk about in a little bit as well. But when used in air, it pretty much, it doesn't travel anywhere. It just has its, little hitbox right out in front. Very similar to Terry Bogard, but yeah, it's a very simple neutral special that gives him at least a projectile to play with.
I only work when there's money on the table.
For side special, we're going to go with the Bandit Revolver. So this move right here, this is a very simple kickflip. This is the way that it works in the game. It's like a double hit move. So the first hit will be with the first leg, and then the second hit obviously will be with the actual finishing kick itself, and the finishing kick is, well, what's going to have the knockback part of the attack. So cool, simple kick flip here, and yeah, there you go.
I only work when there's money on the table.
On to the up special, which is the Volcanic Viper. This one is actually really cool. I love this move for a few reasons. So Volcanic Viper is a jumping uppercut where Sol ends up using his weapon to launch not only himself into the air, but even the opponent, once he makes contact with the attack, launches them pretty high up. So I think this could have pretty good knockback. This would be a great move for trying to finish off a stock above stage. If you're able to pull off a little bit of combo and say your opponent's kind of getting up there in damage, this would be a great way. Again, if you miss it, it is your up special, so you're going to kind of fall back down, very vulnerable. But if you can end up comboing into this and finishing off a stock above stage, this move would be perfect.
I only work when there's money on the table.
Now, as for the down special, this move is called, I believe, Breaker. Yeah, I think it's called Breaker. So when I was saying that you can't use Gunflame, his neutral, when you can't use that in air in the actual Guilty Gear games, that turns into like a different move in itself. So that's where I'm actually going to be using this for his down special. Breaker, it's a for the move itself. It's a quick jump into the air and then a flaming kick downwards at like a 45-degree angle. So just think Captain Falcon and Ganondorf with their Falcon kick and their wizard foot. That's what this is. This is a very powerful attack. We'll have some pretty significant, end lag to the attack. So you want to make sure you connect this attack. You could use it like as a safe way to try to get back down on stage. But again, if you miss the attack, you miss the opponent, they end up shielding, yeah, you're going to kind of be left wide open. But again, it will have its rewards for end up hitting this attack.
I only work when there's money on the table.
Moving on to the smash attacks, let's start with the up smash. This one is called Dust. Now, I don't know why it's actually called Dust. I'm not too familiar with Guilty Gear. I know a tiny bit, but I don't know why it's called Dust. Anyway, what is this move? This move is kind of a strange way to put this. I know it's a smash attack, but it's not going to be great for a KO option. It's not going to have that great of a knockback. When you're thinking, wait, what? It's a smash attack. It's supposed to. But hear me out. In the Guilty Gear games, when you connect this attack, it just pretty much kind of launches the opponent just briefly. They don't really go anywhere, but it's meant to be more of like a combo starter. So think up smash, it has the power, but like almost none of the knockback. So it's kind of like it's first of its kind sort of smash attack. So again, you hit the attack and then you can keep comboing into, other things. So I just thought that could be like a unique idea for a smash attack.
I only work when there's money on the table.
Forward smash, Fafnir. This is probably going to be his best KO option on the ground, 100%. Sol lunges forward with a flaming fist attack. This could be like think of that. Just watch the attack here. It's a flaming, like he lunges forward. So this could potentially be the very first, moving smash attack. Like he lunges forward. So yeah, I don't think we have any moving smash attacks. Everybody that does a smash attack is stationary. But for this one, he's actually leaping forward for a punch. Like again, going back to Terry Bogard for an example here. Terry Bogard's side special where he lunges forward. Think that, but as a smash attack with more power and more knockback. That's how I kind of envision this attack. So most likely it'll be Sol's best KO option, dealing significant damage and knockback.
I only work when there's money on the table.
Okay, now stick with me on this one. This one's going to sound a little weird. But for down smash, we're going to go with the forward heavy smash. Yeah, I know. That's just what the name of the attack is, I believe. Forward heavy smash. This one, again, kind of similar to up smash. Not going to have a lot of knockback. But here's how it will work. For this attack, Sol will slam his weapon into the ground, pinning an opponent that makes contact with it. So again, similar to up smash, it's not meant to be really much of a KO option, but more of a hard-hitting move that can set up combos. Again, it'll pin the opponent. Who pins opponent? Like Corrin. Corrin pins an opponent with is that side special, I think? So you can pin the opponent with down smash and then try to follow it up with a forward smash. I don't know. That could be a pretty lethal combo. Now let's talk about the spirit board. Sol Badguy's spirit board. Well, honestly, come on. It would just come with the fan favorite characters. All right. Well, as an example, you can see a few of them. We got Justice. Justice is the legend spirit that I've picked, and I will show off that spirit battle in just a second. But again, some of the other fan favorite characters, the more recognizable ones from the Guilty Gear franchise, you got Kai up there, you got May, Faust, you got, well, the other ones. You guys see everything up here. Again, this is a rough draft of his potential spirit board. It's, you know, if you think anyone is missing, don't worry, you can add them instead. It's fine. Swap out whoever you want. Again, this is just meant to be a mock-up of what it could look like. So, oh, and by the way, yes, I know novice spirits do exist for DLC characters. It's just I don't have a cutout for novice spirits, so you don't see any on here. I am a slacker after all, so yeah, that's why there's no novice, but I know there's novice spirits. All right, let's jump into the Legend Spirit fight. So, real quick, I have to give a brief description on Justice, the character, on how, like the fight and stuff. So here's Justice. Just a quick breakdown. So Justice, does have armor, which is why we have the Ridley, the Mecha Ridley out here. So the armor kind of representing Justice as best I can. I figured Mecha Ridley kind of fit the description of Justice, so that's why I went Mecha Ridley. But Justice has super armor, so we're just going to give Ridley in this fight super armor. But don't worry, it gets a lot worse. Trust me. Justice has the capabilities to, well, regenerate health. It's stupid. So give this character super armor and auto heal. Oh, but don't worry, it gets even worse. Because Justice, the character, I'm sorry I'm not fighting, but like, here, you want to see Ridley beat me up? Okay, that's fine. Computer level 9, do stuff. Wait, hold up. There, that way there's some action on the screen. Perfect, do stuff. Alright, but anyway. So Ridley would have super armor, would have auto heal. What else could make this interesting? Well, Justice, the character, has these boosters, which can indeed make Justice so much faster. So you know the spirit fights when you get like an effect that'll pop up overhead on screen, it'll be like, all right, this sort of effect is active for, 10, 15 seconds, whatever it might be. I think that effect could kick in for just Ridley. So you're going to have a super armor, auto healing, super speedy Ridley that you have to fight and defeat for the Legend Spirit fight. Now, yeah, combine those three things and yeah, you have one heck of a very terrifying, very challenging Legend Spirit. Alright, so that's just kind of how I could envision the fight. Again, it is a Legend Spirit. Legend Spirits are meant to be, well, oh, ouch, don't poke the newcomer. Okay, Ridley. But Legend Spirits are meant to be challenging, so I'm making this one exceptionally challenging. Alright, and then last, but certainly not least, gotta go over the stage. And for this stage, it's going to be Sol's stage. Now that's the actual name of that's the actual name of it, Sol's stage. Now, otherwise, I guess it could be known as Neo New York as well, but I think Sol's stage just sounds better, I guess. Sure, we'll go with that. Sol's stage. So this is a very simplistic sort of stage. As you can see here on screen, there is a building over to the right. What is that, like a saloon or something like that? Whatever. But you see the building over on the right. It does have the balcony up above. It's like a two-story building, so you could use, like the balcony up top. You could use that as a platform, and then the rest of the stage is just kind of flat. But if you zoom over to the left, or, well, just look over on the left, you'll see that there's kind of like this cliff. And, well, what do you get at cliffs? Well, they just fall off. So, I maybe... And this, again, maybe it doesn't work, but maybe over on the right-hand side, it's going to have like a huge wall, and you're going to have to really get over it, because the saloon is going to kind of be in the way. So, but the left-hand side of the cliff, that's where you're going to fall off. That's where a lot of, that's where a lot of KOs are going to happen. But again, you can KO over on the right-hand side. It's just, it's going to have an elevated wall kind of blocking it. It's going to be, I don't know, halfway up the stage. I don't know, whatever. I'm just spitballing some ideas. But you guys see the stage here, so yeah. Anyway, I guess that's it for this week's Smash Bros. Potential DLC character. Let me know what you thought down below, and well, I guess I'll see you when I'm looking at you.